Never use AliExpress for dropshipping. Here's why. You see, AliExpress has old and oversaturated products, and their shipping times are over 6 weeks, and no one is going to wait that long. This leads to chargebacks and refunds, and Shopify will shut down your store. Instead, use AutoDS. Here you have products that are profitable and has just been released in the market, and you can import every product to your Shopify store with just one click. And they also have top suppliers to fulfill the orders for you 3 times faster than AliExpress. This will take your dropshipping business to the next level. Follow us for more. Hi everyone, welcome back. Picture this, you arrive in and suddenly your phone starts silent up the dashboard. You restore it, but it's full between the sets. We're stating right. Well, guess what? Thousands of people are searching for a solution just like this, and that's why today I'm showing you how to find trending products like car phone holders that are high in demand and how to set up a fully automated dropshipping store so you can make money without constantly managing orders. Stick with me because by the end of this video you will know how to spot what products people actually searching for, where to shop them easily from AliExpress, how to automate your store so you can focus on scaling instead of manually fully orders. And as a bonus, I will share you 3 common mistakes beginner dropshipper makes so you can avoid them and start strong. Let's dive in. Step 1. Use Snipseek AI to find trending products. The world's mistakes new dropshipper make selling random products without checking if people actually want them. This is the where Snipseek AI comes in. As scan Google search trends, and so as products that are blowing up in popularity, car phone holders are trending. It makes total sense, but people are using GPS for navigation and keeping their phone secure while driving is a must. But before we jump into AliExpress, we need to validate whether this is a long-term trend or just a temporary hype. Step 2. Analyzing Google Trends. Before we invest in the products, we need to make sure it's a steady demand. So let's check Google Trends. I'll search for a car phone holder. Set the reason to United States and then set the time frame to past 12 months. Why 12 months? Because we want to see if the product sells consistently or it's just a one-time hype. And look at this, search interest for car phone holder have remained steady all year. That means people are constantly buying them. Make it great for us for dropshipping. The quick hit always check seasonality. Some products buy only real in certain months. If your interest drop off completely in certain seasons, it may not be the best product to sell here. Step 3. Finding the right supplier on AliExpress. Now that we validate the products, let's head over to AliExpress and search for car phone holders. But here the things, not all products are good quality or profitable. That's why I use this checklist when picking a product. If a product has sold thousands of times, that means people trust it. Good review. I only go for products with at least 4.5 stars and real customer feedback. Competitive pricing. I need enough profit margin after factory in shipping and ask. Let's check the few listing. Okay, here's one of over 10,000 orders for 0.5 star and great price. This is exactly what we're looking for. Use AliExpress filter to sort by number of orders and customer rating to find the bestseller options fast. Step 4. Exploring similar products for higher profits. Most dropshippers stop at the first product they find. Big mistake. AliExpress recommends similar products at the bottom of every listing, and this is where you can find even better deal. Let's throw down a while here, a car phone holder that even cheaper, has faster shipping, and include 360-degree rotation. There could be an even better option. Always compare multiple options before making the final decision. The right product can make or break your success. Step 5. common mistake the dropshipper make. Now, before we move on to automation, there's still always the common mistake, beginner mess, so you can avoid them from start. Running ads before testing product quality. Always auto assemble first to check the quality before selling. Choose the raw supplier. Supplier with slow shipping times and bad review can ruin your business. Always check their ratings. Ignoring profit margins. If your cost is too high after shipping and ads, you won't make any money. Aim for at least 3x markup on the product price. Step 6. Automating your dropshipping store. Now here's the best part. You don't need to manually handle an order every day. Instead, we go into automate everything. You Shopify, this don't let you import products from AliExpress with one click. Automate order fulfillment. When someone buys, the order is automatically sent to your supplier. No manual work required. Set up marketing automation. Can send automatic email to remind customer about their abandoned cash or remote new deals. Tag your analytics. Use Sumo Analytics and Shopify built-in pre-part to optimize your store and scale your business. The more you automate, the less time you spend on manual work, and the faster you can grow. You're making this while you're sleeping on vacation, just start still running, taking order, and making you money. That's the power of automation. And that's it. Now you know how to find the trending products, shop them on AliExpress, and set up fully automated strawberry store. The key is steady. Don't just sell anything. Use DeepSeek AI, Google Chat to validate demand. Pick the right supplier and automate your process to focus on your scaling your business. Stop wasting time. Today I'm going to share you 3 rules that helped me go from circling to building this success business. These principles have been key in my journey toward financial freedom, and I believe they can help you do the same. I remember one time, a kid asked me why we're working. How did you make it? I told him, it's not what you do, it's what you did that count. Let me break it down for you. Rule number 1, the 4D framework. The first rule that changed everything for me is what I call 4D framework. It's something I learned from the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. It taught me how to handle my task effectively. I steal my time for things for the matter. Do it. The first thing is do it. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Don't overthink it. For example, I was talking to someone about potential YouTube collaboration, and instead of just texting back, I picked up the phone and got it sorted right then and there. No need to write down or schedule it later. It's written in a minute. Delegate it. Next is delegate it. If someone else can do something better or faster than you, let them handle it. I used to think I had to do everything myself, but once I started delegating, I found more time for important stuff. Defer it. Then that's the phase. For a start, that adds an urgent but still to be done. Just put them on the back burner for now. I usually get overwhelmed by everything on my to-do list, but by deferring an urgent task, I feel less pressure. Delete it. And finally, delete it. This is one huge. If something doesn't serve your goals, delete it. Even if you want to do it, if it doesn't help you to get closer to your dream, let it go. I had to learn how to say no, and that's a massive difference. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something more important. I learned the power of saying no the hard way. About 8 or 9 years ago, I was talking back to back, change goals today, working myself into the crowd. One day, a friend pulled me aside and said, "You need to get paid to say no." At first, I didn't get it, but after thinking about it, I had to prioritize my energy, not just my time. Saying no wasn't a quickness, it was a chant. I immediately thought about developing other coaches or the speaker, so I didn't have to do it all myself. The sip in mindset change everything. Rule number 2, managing energy, not time. Now on to rule number 2, you don't have manage time, you manage energy. I used to say yes to everything because I was afraid of missing out, but all that is sure burned me out. I had meetings scheduled at all the time of the day, even during my most productive hours. But once I started being more mindful about my energy, everything changed. I began scheduling my creative work in the morning, meeting in the afternoon, and less demanding tasks at night. That simple shift made a huge difference. The key is to know when you are at the best, and you block down the time for the work that requires your full energy. I've seen so many successful people burn out by pushing themselves too hard without considering their energy levels. I remember hearing about a CIO who thought he could hustle and stop, but eventually he had to take the massive step back. His business dropped by 30%. That could be avoided if he had to manage his energy properly instead of just working hard for a shaker. So don't hustle yourself into the route. Success is about working smart and sustaining your energy over time. Rule number 3, it's okay to adjust. Rule number 3 is something a lot of people forget. You are allowed to adjust. I remember one of my friends telling me he was overwhelmed because his calendar was packed with commitment he made months ago. He didn't know how to get out of it. I told him, I have the power to adjust. You have the power to adjust. You can renegotiate, cancel, or push things back. You're not stuck with your past decisions. I used to feel guilty about saying no to things I had already committed to. But then I realized, if it doesn't align with my current goals, I had to do the right change course. That's how you rotate your time and your energy. A lot of people think that by saying no, they will miss out on opportunities. But here's the truth. Saying yes to humanities can actually hold you back. I remember a mentor telling me, don't trust a man who never say no. Why? Because a person who always say yes will eventually disappoint people. Learning to say no has been one of the most powerful things I've ever done. It's allowed me to focus on what truly matters. Let me give you a few strategies I use to make sure I'm getting the most of my time. First, review your schedule regularly. I look at my calendar every Sunday to see if it's still aligned with my goals. What's usual energy me might not anymore, and that's okay. You are allowed to change your mind. Second, renegotiate your commitment. If you don't want to do something, don't be afraid to say no. I gotten really good at having those tough conversations. Lastly, spend your time. Once you clear out its necessary stuff, you can add more management work that help you grow. This could be learning new skills, building relationships, or tackling your biggest goals. Here's the thing, role is uncomfortable. If you do something that makes you nervous or anxious, that's usually a sign that you are on the right path forward. I always ask myself, what's going to roll me the most? What challenge can I check on that will push me to become the best version of myself? Sometimes, I even use things that might be uncomfortable as feedback to keep pushing forward. So now that we talk about how important is manage your time energy wisely, let's shift gears and dive into something that's been a game changer for me, making money online. I know it might sound overwhelmed, right? A lot of people think it's too complicated or expensive to get started. Trust me, I usually feel just the same way. Imagine this, you are gentrified, stuck in a dead end job, barely strapped by, bills pile up, the shit is constant, and you just waiting for a payday. Hop in, you can make this through the month, so familiar. I've been there too. Every day feel like work chat and early cycle might be investment will be better. But one day, I decided I couldn't keep living like this. I made the choice, enough was enough. So I started learning skills after work, stratify weekends, and dedicate myself to building something for myself. There was failure, I tend to sell out, and nights are bright and silent. But I kept pushing. Fast forward a few years, I be with you in business. I quit my 9 to 5, and now you apply my outcomes. But let me tell you, success didn't happen overnight. It loves persistence, a solid strategy, and relentless effort. And today, I'm going to show you how you can do the same. Starting with your first $1,000 side hustle. Let's dive in. Step 1. Service-based side hustle. Okay, so where do you start? If you've rocked like I was, and the answer is simple. Service-based hustle. This is where you can start with zero money. When I started, I didn't have a big budget or a fancy plan. I just needed to get the ball rolling, so I chewed on whatever I could find, babysitting, dog working, helping people move. It wasn't glamorous, but every dollar added, and it got me close to my goal. The best part, you don't need a ton of resources to begin. This day, you can do a lot study online if you got a skill or are willing to learn one. And trust me, there's should an opportunity. Here's what worked for me and other I know. Video editing. This is a huge right now. There's massive demand for a video editor. You don't need to be a pro to get started. I have a friend who makes $10,000 a month just editing videos. It's not just about knowing the technical stuff. It's about telling a story with the footage. Graphic design. If you got a creative streak, design is great side hustle. You could start designing YouTube thumbnail, logos, or social media graphics. The key is to specialize in something specific you can stand out. Writing. Forget about trying to write a bestseller. Instead, focus on what's in demand. Business pay well for blog posts, social media caption, and sell copy. Start small but yet consistent. Coaching. Have knowledge in fitness, self-improvement, or even help people break bad habits. People will pay for coaching if you can show them real results. The bottom line is, start where you are with what you have. Offer value, and you will get paid for it. Step 2. Attention-based side hustle. Once you start making money, the next step is to capture attention. Why? Because in today's world, attention equals income. If you can get people to pay attention, you can monetize it some anyway. Here's how. Affiliate marketing. You don't even need your old product. Remove the other price or products and earn commissions. The more eyes you get, the more money you make. It's not about having millions of followers either. TikTok alone can bring instant traffic. Content creation. Content creation. If you enjoy creating, this could be your jam. You can organize and post motivation courses. Plenty videos or niche content on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. As you grow, you will get opportunity to make money through sponsorship, ads, or product sales. Building a personal brand. Being authentic is key. Show up, connect with people, and provide value. The more attention you get, the more opportunity you will have money time. Remember, start small and stay consistent. The more attention you build, the more opportunities will come your way. Step 3. Products-based side hustles. Now, if you're ready to test internet level, we're talking about product-based side hustles. This is a weird thing yet serious, but don't worry, you don't need a ton of money to start. Here are the few options that work for me and others. This is the products. This is a sweet spot. There's no inventory to manage, and the profit margin are high. Think about selling e-books, online course, Canva templates, or stock photos. Once you create them, they sell over and over again. Passive income anyone. E-commerce and dropshipping. If you want to sell physical products, but don't want to deal with inventory, dropshipping is solid option. The supplier ships directly to customer, and you never have to worry about stock or fulfillment. Traditional e-commerce, if you want more control over your brand, product quality, and customer service, you can go the traditional route and show your own product. It's small work, but the rewards are worth in the long run. Whether it's digital or physical, starting small and scaling into passive income is how you really start building the long-term wealth. The road to success isn't instant. It's about persistent strategy and relentless effort. It's not easy, but I promise you, if you stick to it, you will see the rewards. So, are you ready to take the first step? Start where you are, use what you have, and begin building your hustle today. Your future self will thank you.